Hi, my name's Gary Lewis, professional Muay Thai fighter, fighting out of the Mat Muay Thai in Cardiff, Wales. I'm fighting on the 24th of August against Mark May in a rematch. This is my story.
Who is Gary Lewis?
I wasn't ready for that, mate. Who am I? I'm a bald guy, loves his family, loves his wife, and loves Muay Thai.
Awesome. And tell me about your backstory, your childhood, your growing up days.
Grew up, I got an older brother and an older sister, a few years older than me. Lived at home with both my parents until I was about 7 or 8, I think. And then my parents separated, so it was just me, my brother and sister would stay with my mum. We're not like a well-off family, but we're definitely not poor, you know. It was comfortable, you know, comfortable at home. Didn't enjoy school at all. Very, I don't know, I just didn't want to be there. I just wanted to play. Just to hang out with my mates. Used to ride BMX, rode BMX for years. Actually, when I went to high school, I used to mitch off school quite a few times, go down the skate park. But yeah, my childhood was pretty good. Actually, my mother's disabled, and she used to have a few carers that would come in to help take care of her when we were young. One of them is Heather. I just call her my auntie. She's basically my auntie. And so basically I had two mums. But I think I had a few, I could say, kind of dodgy mates. I think I could have easily gone down a much different path, but I think having her, I'm not a Christian, but she's a very strong Christian. And I think having her in my life definitely kept me reasonably straight.
Awesome. And there's a lot of information to unpack there, but I want to start with one of the first things. You're the youngest of the three, right?
Yeah.
What was that like?
That was fine. What's it like being the youngest? You get a special treatment, I think, you know, as they all do, being the baby, from my mum and my auntie Heather. Grandparents as well. Yeah, it was good. A good relationship with my brother and sister.
Were you ever picked on by your older brother and sister?
Not really, no. Used to play fight now and again, you know. My sister's used to play football for Cardiff, so she's quite, she's not a girly girl, you could say, you know, so I used to fight with her as well. Yeah, used to play fight with them, used to play fight with some reason I always used to try and hang out with like older boys. I had lots of mates my age, but the older ones I used to kind of levitate to a little bit. So I used to play fight with those a bit.
Why do you think that you were wanting to hang around with the older lads? Was there anything in particular? Was it maturity, or what was maybe some of the reasons?
I'm not sure. I don't know. They just look cooler, to be honest. If I'm honest, you know, being a young kid, the older boys always seem to be cooler.
You spoke about not wanting to be in school, not enjoying school.
Yeah.
Was that always the case, or was that just sort of high school, or was that all the way through?
Always. Yeah, I just didn't want to learn Welsh, even though I'm Welsh, sorry, Wales. Didn't really want to do maths, I just wanted to play, you know. I had a trampoline for a long time. I used to play like wrestling with my mates on there. Just wanted to play, you know.
Why do you think that was?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I didn't see the importance of school, really. Obviously now I do, but yeah, too late now.
Were there like the teachers, or maybe even your mum and Auntie Heather, that would say, Gary, you need to focus about your schoolwork, you need to focus on this? Were there people telling you that?
As I went into high school, yeah. Obviously, when I went to high school then, made a lot of new friends. For the first maybe 3 years, I used to mess about in class with them. Actually started off like reasonably high in my sets, like English, maths. But then slowly, well, I still used to mess around, you know. And then before, what was that, going into year 9, I think, the last 3 years of school, they moved me on to the other side of the year. And wasn't with any of my normal friends anymore. I think I kind of got like a passive aggressive kind of, well, fuck you guys, then I just wouldn't really work any day. I didn't have much like problems with that, because I wasn't really with my friends anymore, so I wasn't really being loud, messing about, causing trouble. I'd just be in the class, quiet, thinking about doing bunny hops on my BMX.
Why was that? Was that because of like past experiences or the way that you've grown up, or is that just who you are as a person?
Why?
In the sense that you didn't really care about, you disregarded the authority, should we say?
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of like bitter that I had to be in school when I didn't want to, you know? I just wanted to be outside, living my life, but instead I gotta try and count to 5. You know, it's difficult for me.
Awesome. And you spoke about your parents split up when you were age 7.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me a little bit more about around that time and how that affected you?
Used to be a lot of arguments at home. So in a way, I guess it was good, but yeah, I guess it affected me a bit. I think I used to mess about in school a lot more after that. I used to cause a bit more trouble. I remember I used to fight quite a bit as well when I was really young. I used to be a little angry kid. My sister would say the same as well. I used to fight with my brother and sister as well. I used to be a little bit angry, but I'm calm now, usually.
Do you think that that was like a pivotal moment or a big cause of the reason why you had so much of a hatred towards authority and that fuck you attitude?
Yeah, probably. I guess for a long time, even being like a young adult, I was kind of angry at the world. But it was actually kind of before Muay Thai, I think. I think Muay Thai actually changed that for me. I used to be angry all the time, sorry for swearing, drummer. Just happened to go to college. I went to college after high school, left at 16 to do carpentry. Didn't really enjoy that either. The first year I was leaving early all the time, wouldn't turn up. Actually, my auntie Heather had to write a letter for me because they weren't actually going to let me on the next year to do it because I barely ever turned up. I think I missed something like, I don't know, 100 hours or something the first year or 2 years, can't remember. I missed loads. And they managed to let me on, so I did my 3rd year of carpentry. And just because I had to, really. But went off then, I totally forgot what I was talking about. What did you ask me?
Obviously,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'd be just going to college, not happy, didn't like to wake up early to go to a place that I didn't really want to be, then going home, and yeah, I was just angry at the world for these reasons.
now that's obviously in contrast to the Gary that we know now.
Uh-huh.
What was the moment that sort of changed your mind, that light at the end of the tunnel that made you change your perspective?
I don't know. What made me change? I don't know. I don't know, I used to like read a lot, watch videos of, not people reading books, but like, you know, quotes and stuff like that. And it just made me realize like my life is not that bad, you know. I used to be angry at the world. I gotta go to fucking college on a bus. It's raining outside. But really there's people with no arms or legs that have to work, you know. Or I've seen people like in Thailand or other countries with no legs and they're still trying to work, trying to singing in the street or whatever. My life's really not that bad, so be happy, you know, be grateful.
Awesome. And tell me, how old were you when you first walked into a Muay Thai gym?
19 years old, yeah. I used to watch UFC. I used to like Conor McGregor. So I think Conor McGregor versus Chad Mendes was the first ever UFC I'd watched before. When I was younger, actually, I remember my dad showing me when I was quite young. I used to watch like highlights of Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre. And years later then, I didn't watch it for a while. Years later then, I heard about Conor McGregor. Quite liked him, watched it. I think the main card, there was like 5 fights. 3 of them were like flying knee knockouts. There was one amazing fight. Then Conor McGregor's fight was amazing as well. And I just thought, I want to do that shit. That looks good. That looks fun. And then not long after that, I had a friend, Ryan, who did Muay Thai at Cardiff Eagles. Went along with him. And yeah, I fell in love. I was doing wrestling as well at the Mat Academy. But I didn't have that as much, you know. It wasn't as fun.
When you went and joined Cardiff Eagles, did you know that you wanted to fight, or was it just you saw it on TV, you wanted to learn it, you wanted to explore it for yourself?
No, before I even started. It took me a while. I didn't just watch it and then think, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow. I thought I'd go, I got to start, you know. Same as probably a lot of people, you kind of intimidated going to a fighter's gym. So it took me a while, not sure how long. A few months, 6 months maybe, not sure. Yeah, and I knew before I went that I wanted to be a champion. I wanted to fight on these big shows. I wanted to be a world champion. That's always the goal.
Did you ever think that you'd get to this point now where you're the number 6 in the UK, you're co-headlining a huge show in August, you're headlined in April? Did you actually believe that this is where you were going to get to?
Yeah, otherwise I probably wouldn't have tried. I mean, yeah, I believe I could get here. And I knew it would take time. And one thing actually Conor McGregor's coach talks about is that it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. I've been doing this about 9 years now, so I'm still patiently waiting, you know. Just working, just trying to be better every day.
Awesome. Now you're fighting Mark May for the second time, the rematch on August 24th on home soil in Cardiff. But talk to me about that first fight, because it wasn't plain sailing for you on fight week.
No, I picked up a stomach bug on like the fight week. A lot of vomiting on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, still can't really eat anything. Diarrhea. But I just thought I could do it anyway, I could beat him anyway. Because I've had many fights where I've been injured, or I've been sick, or been injured, or before the fight I've not really been fit enough, or not really been, probably I would say not ready to fight really, but I've fought anyway and won. So I thought, it's just another one of those things. Try and be a champion, well, we can do it, but didn't work out like that.
Why didn't you pull out? Why didn't you say, oh, I'm not well, this is a big opportunity, let's get this rescheduled for down the line?
So I knew I sold out a few tickets. I had mates come in. I knew Gifford on the stand-up war. I'd paid for the belt. I knew my opponent had been training. Probably I should have pulled out. Well, definitely I should have. It probably would have been easier to get a fight with him another time. But luckily I got my opportunity to redeem myself. I don't know if it was pressure maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know, I didn't want to let people down.
Awesome. And let's talk about the fight that you had. I believe it was the next one after. Ryan Moore was the next one after, was it?
It's AI generated, it didn't happen. Recently on a Muay Thai Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Yeah. After the Ryan Moore fight, I had like a week or so off. Then me and the wife went to Thailand for like 2 weeks. Trained hard every day when I was there. Came back. Well, it was like just before I came back, Jimpy said he got a fight for me. I agreed. Because I was fit, you know, I was training. I just had a bit of a weight cut to do, but it wasn't too bad. And going into the fight, I felt sharp, I felt strong, I felt fit. I felt like, probably this was the problem, I felt like I'm going to smash this guy. And started off, kicked him once, hurt him. Oh, it's going to be easy. And then, bam, got caught. And I've had 23 fights, never been dropped with anything in the gym, in a fight. Got caught with a shot, went down, got up, got caught with a body kick, went down, and yeah, that was it. But it's annoying because like I was on the floor like 15 seconds, you know, and I got up and I'm fine. But I know like I can't really say I performed bad because I just got caught with a shot, you know. So I wasn't really, kind of disappointed, but at the same time, just shit happens, you know.
Let's take it back to April 26th. You headlined LFN 4 in Wolverhampton against Ryan Moore.
Yeah.
You were fighting the hometown fighter, the fighter that was signed with LFN, the fighter that in the locals' eyes, he was the favourite. He was the poster boy, should we say.
Yeah.
How did you feel coming into that, and how did it feel afterwards, solidifying your name, beating him, and in good style?
Yeah, I kind of felt like maybe I was being overlooked a little bit, especially by him. Maybe he was just talking, you know, maybe just for the cameras, but I felt like he overlooked me a little bit. But I don't know, I was confident going into that fight. I don't know why he thought he was going to beat me, you know. But yeah, it was good, very happy to be fighting on that show. I forgot what the other question was you said.
How did it feel when your arm got raised and the belt got wrapped around your waist and you're in front of your friends and family?
Oh, it was amazing getting the decision. going into the fight, I was a bit concerned because it's his hometown, and he's the star of the show. But once I saw like the judging team, I had a very good, fair judging team, so I was happy with that. But whenever I'm fighting, I'm always just trying to focus on the moment. So I'm never really that good at judging the fight when I'm there. So I wasn't sure if I was going to win or not. I knew I was tired at the end of the fight. So, but the wife and my coach told me I definitely won. Watching it back, definitely won. So yeah, I was happy with that.
Tell me about the first 2 rounds, because those first 2 rounds were definitely a lot different to the next 3 that came.
Yeah. Started a bit slow, a bit tense maybe. Ryan being strong with his big titties, managed to just catch my kicks, throw me on the floor. And yeah, I had some adjusting to do. Probably should have done it better, adjusted sooner. But yeah, adjusted in time, managed to pick up the pace. I know he likes to fight from range. I know he doesn't like the pressure that much, so just put the pressure on him. And I could see, yeah, he'd be fighting, but out of more like frustration than just trying to win, you know? So he just got tired.
And how were you able to turn it around so much in going into that 3rd round and adjusting your game plan? How were you able to do that?
Well, I like to kick. I like body kicks in Muay Thai. You know, it's beautiful. It's my favorite thing. But I practice everything all the time. I study all different styles. I practice all of them. We have different sized guys in the gym. You know, so sometimes I'm fighting tall people. I gotta practice pressure them, low kicks. I knew Ryan liked to move a lot, so I knew he'd struggle with the movement. I knew he'd struggle to block low kicks. So plan forward, punch, low kick, and yeah, that worked.
Do you like coming into fights with a game plan and knowing what you're going to do?
No, I like to watch to see what my opponent likes to do, so I can kind of have an idea roughly. But my game plan's always the same, just boot him, basically.
After that first fight with Mark, did you ever feel like you were going to get the chance to fight him again?
Possibly. I would have thought I would have had to keep winning, you know, keep winning, and maybe I'll get another chance. And luckily, thanks to you guys, I have.
Did you think it would be so quick that you'd be able to fight him again and revenge that loss?
No, I don't think so. I thought it would have been a bit longer, you know, because we both get matched. He's going to be fighting different people. He obviously just won the WBC title, so maybe he could have fought for like the European or something like that. But no, I'm very happy getting my chance.
And what's going to be different from that first fight to the second fight? Obviously, apart from the fight beat shenanigans.
Yeah, less fried chicken. No. What's going to be different?
Yeah, what's going to be different in the fight itself? To ensure that you're going to get the victory. I'm
going to be fitter, way stronger. I still made mistakes in that last fight, so I know what I can work on and improve, which I have been already. And yeah, you're going to see a much better, fitter, stronger Gary Lewis.
Do you think that having shared the ring with him for 5 rounds already, you've got 3 rounds?
3 rounds, yeah.
Sharing the ring with 3 rounds with him already, you've got data, you've got intel, and you know some of the things that it's going to do, and you can formulate a little bit of a game plan, and you can formulate, like you said, getting that data to give yourself a better chance.
I don't think it's like I already knew what he was going to do before the fight, and I'm pretty confident he's going to do the same again. He's big and strong and tough. He's tough, he's got heart, so it's going to be a hard, grueling fight, so I'm just going to be prepared for that, you know.
And how do you feel that LFN's coming to Cardiff, your co-main event, your wife is on the card as well, it's a whole coming out party for the country of Wales?
Yeah, very, very happy and feel proud that you guys are coming to Cardiff. Got a lot of good Welsh fighters. I think the last time I fought in Cardiff was like 5 years ago, I think. Yeah, it's just good. Glad to be back in Cardiff. Don't have to travel, can lay in my bed all day, just turn up and hopefully get the win.
Awesome. And just to wrap this off, how can we expect the fight with Mark May to end? If you beat him, are we going to see a trilogy?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it'd be good. If I win, I would like to get that WBC belt back as well. That would be great.
Awesome. Gary Lewis fighting August 24th, the rematch with Mark May at the Vale Sports Arena in Cardiff.
Thank you, guys.